Hi and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show, brought to you today by Boohoo Man. Don't forget, as usual, use the code AFTV10 and you get a further 10% off all of their clothing right now, like what we're all rocking in the studio today. White Yard is in the building.
Yes.
Ty is in the building as well.
Peace.
And we are here on the back of another good weekend for Arsenal, because Arsenal got the job done on Saturday, made it harder than it should have done.
Got the job done on Tuesday first. We got the job done on the Wednesday. Wednesday we played.
Oh yeah. We got the job done on the
Wednesday,
in the Champions League, top the group. That was brilliant. And then Wolves at home got the job done. The only thing about it, it should have been more comfortable. 2-0 up, cruising. We had a lot of chances in that game, right? I mean, Martin Odegaard should have had like 2 additional assists in that game, as well as his goal, because you know, I mean, he played through Eddie. Eddie missed. Should have buried that. He played through Trossard with a. Did you see that? Did you see that pass he did? For the Trossard one. Oh my God! Right, but we didn't bag those chances, and then right near the end, now we made a mistake through Zinchenko, who, by the way, maybe I should apologise a bit to Zinchenko, because in my player ratings, I think I was a bit upset, so I give him a 3 out of 10. I think I should have. When I think about it, he did do a magnificent assist for the goal, right? So maybe in consideration to that, I should have given him a 5. A 5. No, because listen, this is one thing, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Throughout it weren't just that mistake he made. Yeah. No. He made about 3 other mistakes. He made a mistake in the first half when David Ray had to come out and thing.
When Martin had to run back.
Yeah, he made it. I was like, what's? Is he trying to get his man back in?
He did that Brentford.
Yeah, that's one thing he needs to cut out of his game.
Covered for it though.
Because going forward.
And he gets Mope as well.
Going forward, brilliant assists, absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But those errors, and you know, those can cost you in those games.
I think it did cost us last season.
Well, you know, we were 2-0 up, so fortunately it didn't cost us. But they got one back, and it made for, you know, a little nervy last few minutes of the game. Although we saw it out pretty well. Eddie should have buried that chance and just made it 3-1. I mean, I'm gonna first of all, on the positives, brilliant goal scored in the game and everything like that. Really, really good. But do you think that we're not clinical enough also in these games? Should have been out of sight in that game.
Yeah. We need to be. I saw something Jorginho was saying. Jorginho was saying something, saying that we need to be more aggressive and kill these games off, especially when you're in full control of a game. Kill it off, so there's not even a chance, because let's be real, like 1-0 controlling a game is not really controlling a game. 2-0 controlling these days is not really controlling a game. You really need to be putting a 3-goal margin between you and them, and then you're like, we're in full control now, and we can, you know, take our time and just see out the rest of the game. 1 goal back and already it's like, okay, 1 goal back, there's still extra. Nowadays with extra time, it can be anything. It could be another 10 minutes plus whatever the ref wants to give. So we really need to be more clinical up front. Eddie should have finished that, especially because we know he has it in his locker. We know he has it, and especially where he knows what he's like. He gets a lot of criticism sometimes, and then he turns up, he does a great job.
But is that why though? Is that why? Because he's not clinical enough. So we know that, listen, we know Eddie can score goals, right? But he's one-on-one there. He's got the whole goal there, right? I know he hit the post, right? But he's supposed to bury. I mean, that would have been haunting him all weekend, right? He's supposed to bury that chance. I know players miss chances. Haaland missed a couple of sitters yesterday. But is he clinical enough? Jesus missed a chance as well that
he's not consistent.
Fell to him.
He's not consistent as well. Yeah.
You know, is that why a lot of times we're looking at Arsenal and we're thinking, do we need a world-class striker?
Listen, Arsenal, when we look at our team right now, I said it in the previous show where I'm saying, defensively we've improved a lot. Right? We have the best defense in the league. And we have, I believe, 2 of the best defensive partnership right there. And Tomiyasu as well, and whoever they bring in always seem to work with Gabriel and Saliba, and I just think it's great to see that. Declan obviously has improved the squad massively, and that's improved defensively as well, because he plays his part in the defensive duties. obviously we haven't seen the attacking style so much going forward. However, the game on Wednesday and the game on Saturday, we saw glimpses of what we were seeing when the team plays and gels and the chemistry they have. Odegaard, for me, played great. He played.
He was my man of the match.
Yeah, he played so great.
He was like back to his best.
That's exactly what we saw. Them passes that he was picking out, most of his passes were going forward. It's not side to side. He was looking for that. He wants to get his assists, right? So he's looking for it. We do need a striker because when you have players that like Martinelli, Saka,
Gabriel M1.
you know what I mean?
You don't just need a striker, you need a world-class striker.
That's what I'm saying, because they will provide you. We have people who provide
like, we need killers.
Yes, we need it. And
in football terms.
Interesting enough about Jesus.
It's obviously in football terms. I'm not saying you're trying to get on the pitch and kill somebody.
I know that.
But with Jesus, you know what it is? As much as Jesus even said goals are not his strong point, obviously, and then he goes and scores on.
That's not exactly what he said, by the way.
But what did he say? We just say, you know what I mean? But you know what? I see Jesus playing more of a deeper role.
No, listen, I do also feel...
I feel like his link-up play is one of the best. Like the
his
way he
hold-up
connects.
play and everything in the game is brilliant. I would like to see Jesus get a run. He's always injured. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Like last season, injured for about 3-4 months.
December now.
This season started, you know what I mean? So even when you're quoting his record on goals so far this season, he's already been injured.
Yeah.
Twice this season. At the start of the season, injured, had to go and have
he scored in all of our Champions League games.
Yeah, go to have an operation and then goes and gets in, you know, then after that comes back, scores a couple of goals, injured again. So I want to see him get a run and see how he does. Yeah. But just, when I look at that chance that Eddie missed, I'm just like, if you've got a world-class striker, they're burying that. I mean, Ty, you was at the game.
I was fortunate, luckily, for
you know, we should have had that sewn up. Listen, I don't want to over-moan about the game because it's on the back of a Champions League game during the week, and we got the job done. We got the we got the 3 points, and it was a vital 3 points that sent us back to the top of the table.
Yeah, it was. But I can't start without saying, and I should have mentioned this on Saturday. But hearts, thoughts, and prayers goes out to the lovely wife of Bob, the legend Bob Wilson.
Yeah, and they did a lovely little tribute to his wife, Megs, before the game.
So
of course, they used to run the Willow Foundation.
Absolutely, in memory of their lovely daughter that died.
Yeah, Bob Wilson, absolute legend of Arsenal.
Absolutely, legend. Yeah, no, absolutely, Robbie. I mean, it's like this. First of all, you two have mentioned songs. So you did say, you don't need me, because you already mentioned Cruising by Will Smith, and you mentioned Take Your Time by One Dress. So you don't need me. But anyway,
perhaps we don't need you. I'm starting to think that every week. Every time you start mentioning those songs and that, I start to think to myself,
this guy, right?
Perhaps we don't need you.
Yeah.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
You're right. You might have something.
When I say you don't need me, I mean you don't need me to mention the song, because you seem to mention them on your own. I've given you the start, and you just run with it. But anyway.
Run with it. It's a Chris Brown song. Run with it.
Run it. Yeah, Chris Brown. That's right.
And the game?
And the game?
As I was saying,
the game's a rapper from LA, right?
Yes, he is. Underdogs on top. Yes, I know. Mary J. Blige done another version as well. But anyway.
And he did a song with Junior Reid. One blood, one blood.
Okay.
You didn't know that one then?
I must say I don't really know that one though. Okay. I don't really know that one. But anyway.
The game?
The game, yes. Obviously, other shops are available. But anyway.
What? Yeah.
Other companies and manufacturers are available. But anyway, back to the game. I saw what Martin, soon to be legend, if not legend, Martin Odegaard said, and it was weird because he must be copying me. Just joking. Because in my interview, I said that we've won the game and then we worry about what we do afterwards. And that's exactly what he said. You are absolutely right. We should have finished the game, but the main thing is to win, because if we look at it now, we scored 2 and won the game. Manchester City scored 3 and didn't. So we've done our job. Like you said, I think what happened in that game is very, very comfortable. Wolves were never, ever in it. But I think in the second half especially, we had a great start. Our performance dropped because the exploits of Champions League, even though against London, really took over. because we were actually in total control of the game. You say about Eddie, I do think we need another striker, but you know, I think he should have finished, but I don't know, because I think he thinks he scored because he was winning away. I mean, we thought he'd scored because we were celebrating.
Yeah, but we didn't.
No, I know, but when he didn't go in, we were shocked. We were shocked, and the funny thing is, you know, I was sitting next to Wolves fans, and they were never in there. And as soon as it got to 2-1 now, they're piping up. And then after the game, when they get slapped up in football terms, they're saying we're going to win.
I was waiting for him to have a go at Wolves fans. I was like, yo,
But the thing is, you know, the funny thing is, I know
they're singing what?
Yeah, okay, but Robbie,
what were they saying?
Well, I'm going to say in a minute. But the thing is, you've told me, you're saying about the thing, which I don't agree, but I'm trying to be nice as possible. Who are they to have a go at us? Why are they worried about
what were they singing?
They were singing, we're going to win their full. How do they know? What do they know?
That's his fault. No, every week you come on here with this nonsense.
No, not every week.
What would we be singing? What would we be if we're going to Luton tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. If we're beating Luton, say we're beating Luton. Yeah. Hopefully we are. Right.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Say
we're 2-3 up against Luton. What do you think our fans?
I'll tell you what we're singing.
Hold on. What do you think our fans will be singing?
I'll tell you what we're singing against Wolves. We were singing and I don't agree with that.
Your what?
We were singing and I don't agree with that.
All right, what would we be singing against Luton? If we're 3-0 up against Luton, do you think we'll be singing songs about them going down?
And they're still wrong.
Right,
I don't agree with that.
So would you be having a go at Arsenal fans if they're singing that?
No, I still think that's wrong.
But will you come on the show and rip the Arsenal fans?
It's part of football.
If you are in a position...
It's banter. How long have you been going to game style?
Banter. Why do you take these things personal?
No, I don't take it personal. I don't take it personal.
It's banter.
It's just, if I can't see you, why are you speaking? If I can't see if
they're allowed to speak, they're allowed to sing what they want.
No, but if I
they've travelled all the way down from Wolverhampton. They want to say what they can say.
If I can't see you, why are you speaking?
Hold on, Luton fans, please. Tomorrow, when the game is starting, maybe not when it starts, wait for about 20 minutes because he's always late for the games.
No,
sing a song. Ty, we sing what we want. We sing what we want.
What are you talking to them?
Ty, we sing what we want.
And if they're 5-0 down, would they be singing that?
Yes, sing it to him.
And Robbie, listen, I understand that. I understand about banter.
I've said it before on the show. You're an arrogant fan.
No, I'm not arrogant at all. No, you can't.
Nobody's allowed to sing.
You can never mention that to me. You can't mention.
No, I am.
No, you can't mention it. You can mention it to me. I'm not saying that.
It's nothing wrong with that. Listen, it's part of what I enjoy.
I don't enjoy that.
Part of what I enjoy about English football, the banter.
The banter. That is nothing. Something. If you have nothing, you can't banter me.
Against them.
If you've done nothing, if you've won nothing since the Billy Wright days, don't ever go at me.
It doesn't matter.
Don't ever go. If you've won things, that's fine. But if you haven't,
when the Nottingham Forest fans came and they were singing to us. Right, they were singing to us, champions of Europe. You never sing that. You got offended with that.
But I didn't get offended.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
But you
got offended with that, right?
I'm not offended. It's football.
Listen, who are they to tell us that?
Absolutely. They won League Two. They won League Two 2 years ago.
They've won the European Cup.
They won League 2 years ago.
Hold on.
They got relegated. We haven't.
They won the European Cup.
We've got Invincibles. They haven't.
Shh. They've won the European. They won the European Cup. We haven't. So when they sing, hold on, right? Let me just break this down for you. They've won the European Cup. We haven't. So when they sing "Champions of Europe," you cannot say that. Are they doing anything wrong?
Invincibles, they can't say that.
No, but that's not the question.
They got relegated. We won't sing that.
Hold on, but that's not the. Well, we could have sung that back.
Yeah,
we could have.
So that's what you do, banter.
No.
Get your dub plate. It's like a sound clash. You know what a sound clash is?
Of course I know what sound clash is.
So you have a dub plate, me have a dub plate.
That is like
stay at home.
The legends
stay at home.
Mastermind battling some side from another day. No,
stay
you don't
at
have to tell me that,
home.
Robin. You don't have to tell me
Stay at
that.
home, watch it on TV.
Am I not allowed to say what I think then?
Stay at home.
No, you can't tell me that, Robin. Am I not allowed to say what I think?
Right, because to me, when I go to football, right, as long as the other team are not singing something that is seriously offensive, racist, sexist, homophobic, if it's banter like that, I absolutely love it. It's what makes
part of the game.
It's what makes English football. Yeah, we were talking about this a bit the other day on the Invincible podcast, right? And this is one of the things that makes English football so good. I know in Europe you'll have your ultras and stuff like the other day. Lons come, their fans were brilliant. Like, it's very choreographed, everything they do.
When they're throwing the...
Well, apart from the flair stuff, but their fans singing and everything right throughout the game.
They were brilliant.
Brilliant, but in Europe, it's very sort of choreographed, you know what I mean?
Yes,
there's somebody there directing every song.
What
I always love about English football, right, is that people will just spontaneously come up with funny songs, funny replies to a song that you may have sung, boastful songs. I love it.
Yeah, man.
But this guy over here, jeez, nobody can't sing
my
nothing.
Opinion. You can't banter us if you've done nothing.
Wear earplugs. When you go to the next one, put in some earplugs.
Wear earplugs.
Put 2 earplugs in.
Forgetting as well, he's got to go Aston Villa on Saturday.
I can't wait.
They can't wait.
They can't wait for what? They can't wait for what? They can't wait for what? What are you trying to say?
You know, he was in the newspaper, man. See, he was in the newspaper for signing a petition for more loose.
In Islington.
Did you see that?
That's right. He want more loose.
No, not he, not me.
Yes.
The petition. No, don't say.
He said he wants more public loose.
I never said that. That's
accessible
the petition.
for him.
That's the petition. What do you mean for me? I'm only one person. Don't try and start talking rubbish.
It's in the paper.
Arsenal TV. Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly.
Arsenal fan TV's
AFTV.
Taiwo, I'll go back. How do you pronounce it?
Ogunlabi.
Signing the loose petition.
Because I signed the petition.
What's this loose petition then?
It's for more. It's for more. Yeah, that's there. There Hold on. If you give me that, please, Robbie. Sorry.
What's this about then?
That's thank you. Special thank you to Mike Sanderson and Leonie Phillips.
And what's this about?
It's basically about more toilet facilities because they've got rid of a lot. So it's more public toilet facilities in Islington.
So you got a loo in your house?
It's not for me though, is it? It's not for me.
You signed it?
Yeah, I signed it for Islington, not for me. I'm lucky enough to have one. And the thing is, we shouldn't start laughing because there's some people in the world that don't even have any toilets, isn't it? So that's it's not for me.
About Islington.
Yeah, I know, but they say there are more facilities.
So more outdoor toilets and that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
More public toilets. That's what it is.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Touching on some of the other games. Obviously, Arsenal's still top of the league.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, right? The results nearly went for us because Aston Villa drew.
Yeah.
United dropped points. They've really got nothing to do with us, but they dropped points.
Liverpool were losing.
And then they came back. It's such a hard place to win Anfield. They came back. Trent Alexander. That would have been massive if they'd have lost that to Fulham. Right, just goes to show you can't take no team for granted.
I would draw them in the FA Cup now.
At home.
We got them in the FA Cup. I couldn't believe that.
Can you imagine?
What's going on with the FA Cup draw? Last year we got Man City away. This season, Liverpool. I mean, what's going on?
And Jennifer. Well, big up to Jennifer Beattie.
But yeah, I mean, and then of course, it's funny because we were debating yesterday.
Yeah.
On Friday we were debating what would be
Friday or Thursday.
What would be the best result for Arsenal in that Tottenham versus Man City game? And we in the office, we all had different outcomes. There were some people saying, boy, you know what? No, I want Tottenham to get smashed, man. I
can understand that.
But then there was others in the office saying, no, but don't we want Tottenham to win? Because if Tottenham wins, that sets back City.
But
and then there was other people saying, well, actually, no, if a draw would be perfect because then they both sort of drop points off of us. Turned out to be a draw, so it's actually it
was good. For me, that was a win-win game.
That's
whatever the three results that could have happened, win, loss, or draw, to anywhere around.
City missed some chances in that first half, didn't they? Haaland missed a couple of sitters.
They did.
And then, you know, I think Tottenham deserved a draw. I think
they did. You know what?
They were getting battered in the first half. But I think when he changed that, and this is what I've been saying about him, you can't just go gun all the time. He brought on like Højbjerg half-time, strengthened it up a bit, sat a little bit deeper, and then they got their rewards. But that, I done at the end, Haaland lost it, didn't he? Haaland lost it with the ref.
I pull him here out.
He even put a post on his social media. Put what the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, do you see what? But this is
apparently they're gonna.
They should investigate.
Listen,
they should investigate.
Listen, each them own. No. They Arsenal get. We remember last season when the players got fines and all of this for
swearing.
When at the Newcastle game when they surrounded the ref for the cheat. But this is what it is.
But did you see any of our players swear it though?
No, but Haaland put hands on the referee, like, and I said, well, like,
and that's wrong as well. You shouldn't be
say what he said.
Mind you, what is that ref doing, man?
No, man,
what is the referee doing?
Match fixing. That's what. Let me tell you something.
Well, he can't match
Hold on.
Allegedly. And it's got nothing to do with me.
Allegedly.
These words are the words of white yardie only.
What do you mean? Don't mention me. You're the one that mentioned that.
Ties teleport me to my brain and I'm
don't mention me.
Plus as well,
you're your own. Don't mention me.
Plus as well, nobody can afford to match fix against Man City.
No, but no, but listen. You know. I realize it. Remember, every week there has been a situation with the referees, VAR, and that.
Always.
There's always something. Do you notice this weekend there was nothing really that outstood to say, hey, VAR got that one wrong and that. And which game was the last game?
No, there was.
Which one?
There was one at Emirates, and they haven't. Once again, they have not showed it. There was one. It must have been there. You in the second half when people were screaming for a penalty. He didn't even go to VAR. You remember?
Yeah.
Which one? That?
Yeah, Robbie would know because Robbie was saying, yeah. You see, a word, not one word. They did not show in any highlight.
Yeah, for a man, I watched it. I didn't think there was.
The thing is, right? The thing is, just going back to that City game, right? It was weird because the referee actually thought he refereed the game well. And then I cannot work out what he's doing there, right? I mean, you wave play on, and then when the man's through one-on-one, now you blow it back. And I tell you, I would have been furious if that was me as well.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, because that could have been the game.
Maybe he's an Arsenal fan, maybe.
That could have been the game. Maybe he's an Arsenal fan. He's like, what? They're running through to score? Brilliant. But I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I mean, come on.
But City deserved
You can't blame that one on VAR, can you?
No.
The referee?
Yeah.
It couldn't Robbie and Yardie, but the thing is, what I'm saying, I can understand Haaland being, that's fine. But I'm looking at the decisions that they've had. You have one against you and you throw your toys out of the pram. I can understand if you weren't swearing, but you go and so when you win, you've won everything and that's still not enough. I think that's bad take.
It's the 115 charges catching up to them. You know, people are like, well, can't help them no more.
Listen, I don't want to say too much, but I think the way he acted was bang out of order, and there's no need to.
Well, no, I understand. Listen, I can't.
What, to swear?
He was out of order, but
exactly,
you can understand it. Man.
Of course, I can understand.
Man's through. If that was us, I'd be fuming.
I would be.
The man's running through. You've right.
You said
gone to blow the whistle. Gone to blow the whistle for the foul.
Yeah.
Saw the man running through. Told him to play on. Then blown the whistle. What's this mad?
It's happened to us many times, hasn't it?
Anyway,
so, you know what I mean?
I don't know if he's your idiot of the week, but let's get into
what about other games
of the week. Let's get into
what other games? Have we mentioned
Chelsea won?
Well, Chelsea won.
Chelsea, Crystal Palace, West Ham.
Don't really want to mention that. Right? I mean, the United game. I mean, jeez. United lost. That is the biggest 1-0 battering I've ever seen. They absolutely got slapped about, man, by Newcastle. Newcastle should have won that by more.
They should have.
And you know,
it's a Trippier free kick.
There's a lot of United players like Rashford. What's happened to him?
I don't know.
Last season, look how good he was, right?
Does he deserve to be getting cussed the way he's been getting cussed? I think that's wrong.
But come on, he's.
That's wrong.
This is the other thing we have to remember. Nobody deserves to get personal cuss.
Absolutely.
I get that, right?
Yeah.
But he's got to be criticised.
Yeah,
and he's got to be able to take it because at the end of the day,
all of them.
Yeah, but he's going to get criticised more than most because he's on the biggest amount of money. He's like the star player. And he's just not turned up this season, has he? He's just been really. I don't know what's happened to him. He doesn't look happy. He doesn't look happy there to me.
Yes, apparently.
But he really doesn't look happy. And I mean, the Rashford that we saw last season, so electric. And then you're seeing a guy now at the moment and you're thinking,
that's true.
Is that you?
But
it's crazy.
It's true, but then
that's
one
crazy
how
football can change. That's Man United's problem, not ours.
It's true, but then one
Martial.
Who? Yeah. Apparently him and Ten Hag were allegedly arguing, so they say. But then Robbie,
he picked him.
I was watching him with you on Saturday, wasn't I? In the office. Manchester United have got a legitimate gripe because Bruno got two-footed, and I don't know how. Was it Shaw? Remember, it's a stab. How did he get away with it?
That was the guy got a yellow card, and that was a yellow card.
He got a yellow card?
It weren't a red. It weren't a red. No, I saw it back. It weren't a red. Okay. United were poor, man. But anyway, who's your idiot of the week?
But then Newcastle were good as well.
Idiot of the week.
Idiot of the week. It's not gonna be Simon Hooper. It wouldn't be Simon Hooper. I can't get Simon Hooper idiot of the week for that. He didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I could give Haaland idiot of the week for pulling his hair out and acting like
swearing,
throwing his ties
Plus
out
as
the
well,
pram.
Haaland missed an absolute sitter.
I think
in that
two
easy chances that he'd normally bury. So is a lot of how he was reacting, frustration at himself.
Absolutely.
He knows it really and truly. He knows it really and truly. That game, the game should have been beyond sight, innit?
Yeah, exactly. First half, 4-0 easy.
Should have been outside.
Well, 4-1, and then obviously Son helped them out anyway. But
I'll go.
Pep as well, you know, could give Pep a little idiot mention because don't mention Arteta's name, man. Just
what did he actually say?
Because they asked him about the thing, he said he's not going to make an Arteta comment. Now listen, make the Arteta comment. You know what it is? It just shows you that everybody agrees with Arteta, but because Arteta says it, all the medias and everybody
I think what he's saying is he's not going to make an Arteta type comment because he knows what's going to happen.
But make it.
But why mention Mikel's name? Just say I'm not going to mention it. You don't have to mention Mikel's name.
Yeah, because he's your good friend.
They're friends.
Yeah, but stand up for your friend. He should make the comment. Make the comment like Arteta.
Exactly. No, that's right.
Make it.
No, that's true.
And then you might see some changes.
That's true, Robbie.
You might see a fine.
Sorry, Robbie, you're saying that. Are they friends? They're not friends in football, though, are they?
That's who gets it then?
Idiot of the week is going to the one and only Manchester United. Did you see even when they're Mr. Peaky Blinder?
Did you see?
He's trying to hide.
2 weeks in a row, Jay Huss. Wow.
Yeah, he was trying to disguise. Hopefully nobody sees me underneath this hat here. They're awful, man. Manchester United.
Who? Guardiola?
No. Ten Hag. It was
Yeah, he had on Peaky Blinders hat.
But listen, man, they're awful. When I say awful, like they have so much, like, I don't know. There's nothing about them. Like even when we're talking about Rashford just now, Martial as well. Like when I look at their stats, 0 shots, 0 attempts, everything is just 0, 0.
Just didn't do no running, did they?
They're like James Bond agents. They're double those zeros.
I know they had a hard game during the week away in Turkey.
Right?
But then you can also say the same thing for Newcastle. They're away in for PSG.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
So you can't even use that as an excuse.
That's a good point.
Did you hear that Anana apparently is going to step down from going to African Cup of Nations because he wants to stay and fight for his place.
I heard something.
And I'm like, yes, Anana, fight for your place. Fight for your place because you deserve that place. You deserve to be in goal.
Well, listen, they couldn't blame nothing on him on Saturday. It wasn't down to him.
No. Hey, big up Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire.
He's doing well.
He was their best player on that pitch. If it wasn't for him, they would have conceded a lot more.
But then on the goal that they scored, right, he was standing in the offside position. That's why it got disallowed.
I know, but still,
because he was their best player.
The best players at United at the moment are the players that were getting cussed. Yeah. Apart from, say, Rashford, but the players that were getting cussed in Maguire, and McTominay, these guys are the best players.
Best players on the pitch. Best players on the pitch. And I tell you who their best players are actually, the ones that are not playing. Those are your best players. All
right, who gets your Boohoo Man of the Week?
Boohoo Man of the Week, big up Saka. I'm going to give Saka a mention because...
goal again.
Yeah, and just last week, he was talking about he watches the games where he gets double team and he's like, he's always trying to figure out how to get one. And he picked the lock. He saw what happened. So, okay, I know how to do this, and he did it. Well done, brilliant. Give him a mention. Simon Hooper, I'm gonna give you a mention. You get a mention in the Boohoo Man of the Week, guys. What you did, big up to you, man. Like, he was. Come on, man. It was a foul. Call it back. Anyway, what are you playing on for? Bring it back. Bring it back.
Yes, Malonka. Wow. Good man.
I'm gonna give it to our captain. Odegaard. I think
Martin,
he had a brilliant game.
Great
and hopefully this is a sign of him getting back to the form that we know he has. And, silence the haters, man. That's what you do. Silence your haters.
He's a great player, man. He's just been a little bit off form at the start of the season.
Yeah, which is
I weren't even worried. I knew he'd come back. And he was back to his best. He's been carrying a bit of an injury, you could see.
Yep.
Now, hopefully he's overcome that. He was scintillating at the weekend. And some of his passing, his goal.
The goal.
Don't think that goal's an easy goal, right? Because his technique was brilliant.
But he's good at it because that's not the first time he's done that.
No, it's not.
Very important to have him backfiring. Well done to him.
Just give Gabriel a mention as well. Because Gabriel was tremendous on the weekend as well. Because we always big up Saliba, which we know Saliba is great. But Gabriel, big up yourself.
And of course, very important game coming up tomorrow.
Yep.
Yes,
Tuesday, away at Luton Town.
Yes.
Ty, you'll be there, I'll be there.
Fortunately, luckily, thankfully.
Remember the song. Remember the song,
It's another, we got to win that game.
We've got to win that game.
I know they're down near the bottom, but we can't discount Luton because they've got a draw
they nearly beat
against Liverpool. Nearly beat Liverpool.
And they beat Crystal Palace.
Yeah. So
small stadium.
Yeah, so we're going to have to be on it. We're going to have to be on it.
We are going to have to be on it. Looking forward to it. I don't know, have you ever been to... Did you ever go to the old Kenilworth Road? I never went to the old
I've been to the old Kenilworth
Road. Really, was it old Kenilworth Road? Like, you knew...
It's like, for all the pictures that I've seen, it looks exactly the same as the new Kenilworth Road.
Remember they said a plastic pitch, didn't they?
They used to have a plastic pitch. Yeah, back in the day. Yes, you're right.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're right.
They're the plastic pitch.
They had the first sort of, were they the first?
Artificial
They're more Oldham
grass.
Athletic.
QPR used to have a plastic pitch.
QPR was one, yes.
Yeah, and everyone used to complain about playing on those pitches, man, because the bounce. It weren't like the 3Gs now. Those ones were like...
Yeah, they were.
But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the game, but we cannot afford to slip up.
No, we have
because we then go to Villa after that and then Liverpool.
And Brighton after.
Brighton, then Liverpool. So we've got to be on it, haven't we?
We've got to be, absolutely. We've got to be on it.
So big games coming up, Ty.
Absolutely. And like you said about Martin, not only does he, what he said as well was fantastic as well. About, we'll learn from, like I said, we'll learn from it. We've won the game. That's the most. And even Gabriel M1 was saying that as well. That the most important thing is to win the game. Then we'll look at what we didn't do. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, as you can see by some of the results at the weekend, featuring teams like, look at Fulham. The scare they gave to Liverpool.
They were 3-1.
Look at the fact that Villa went away to Bournemouth.
And
what
had to
happened
get
there? You know what I'm
injury time equaliser.
Just goes to show. You know what I mean? Even with City, you would have expected them to beat Tottenham. And defeated Tottenham, they didn't.
Yeah.
So we got our job done.
Apparently City conceded 9 goals in the last 3 games.
Yeah, because free.
Is there a little weakness there, or is it just them starting slowly as they always do, and then they come strong at the end? We just got to keep doing what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, we come to the end of the show today.
Grace of the week.
What is that?
Well, Grace of the week is going to be a club. It was going to be something different, but that could be that. It's going to be a club one because, and it's not even, it's the whole team, everybody. That's the players, the manager, the backroom staff, everyone at the football club, because we have scored 100, more than, I think it's 101 now. Bukayio's goal was our 100th goal of this year. And that is, I think even of the, I don't think it's the season. If it's the season, it's crazy, but I think it's of the year.
I think it's of the year.
Incredible. An absolute amazing achievement. So then, are we not being clinical enough then if we've scored 100 goals?
No, we need to be scoring more goals.
Yeah.
But he's in 100 good though. And top of the table. By 2 points.
Let's hope
100 for the year? I don't know. I have to see it in comparison with other teams.
Let's hope tomorrow.
We need to score more.
Luton tomorrow, if we really go out there and be very clinical, we should be able to get
the main thing is
4 or 5 goals.
Actually, we talk about clinical and all that. The main thing is win the game. And
that's what we've done.
Right, and let's hope we get that done tomorrow. Also, don't forget, if you check it out here on AFTV, you will be able to follow our coverage of that game. We're going to be at the ground. Yep. We're also going to be in the studio here with our watch along. So make sure the game kicks off at 8:15 UK time. So make sure you check it out here on AFTV. Thank you very much, Ty.
Thank you, Robbie.
Thank you very much, White Yardie. Thank you very much to you guys. Another 3 points in the bag for Arsenal. Let's go and repeat the trick at Luton. Hopefully. And then a tough game at the weekend at Aston Villa. But so far, so good for Arsenal.
Good luck to all our teams. Peace.